If your car air conditioner is blowing hot air, you don't have to sweat it out. With Arctic Freeze, anyone can recharge their car AC and get cold air fast. All you need to do this job is a pair of gloves and a can of Arctic Freeze. To recharge your AC, you'll first need to locate the low pressure service port. To find the low pressure port, start with the AC compressor. Two metal tubes come out of the compressor. The smaller one is a high pressure line and runs to the front of the radiator. The larger diameter tube, which runs back towards the passenger compartment, is a low pressure line. Follow it until you find this port and remove the plastic cap. If you'd like help in finding the low pressure service port, check out our port locator. Next, start the engine and turn the AC on to its coldest setting with the fan on high. Unscrew the gauge and hose assembly from the can of Arctic Freeze. Remove and discard the plastic safety disc. Then screw the gauge assembly firmly back on the can. Shake the can well, and then attach the coupler on the end of the charging hose to the low pressure service port. To do so, pull up on the connector sleeve, push the connector over the port, and release the sleeve to lock it into place. Gently pull on the hose to make sure it is locked on. You'll then want to check the AC system pressure using the gauge on the hose. Rotate the dial so that the arrow on the dial face points to the current outdoor temperature. You can only read the pressure when the AC compressor is running. You can tell when it's running because the center of the pulley will be spinning. It's normal for it to be turning on and off. If the compressor does not come on, even though you have your AC running at max cool, it could mean that your system is too low on refrigerant. In that case, you would add a few ounces of Arctic Freeze, as I'll show you in the next step. If the compressor still does not come on after adding Arctic Freeze, you'll need to take it to a professional mechanic. When the compressor is not running, the gauge will likely register in the red. When the compressor is running, you'll know the system is properly charged if the gauge reads within the V marked on the lens. If it shows the pressure is below that V, you need to add Arctic Freeze. With the coupler connected to the service port, pull the trigger to start dispensing Arctic Freeze into the system. As you do, rotate the can every few seconds from the upright 12 o'clock position to a 3 o'clock horizontal position. Every 15 seconds or so, release the trigger to check the pressure. If the pressure is still below the range marked by the V and your vent temperature is still warmer than it should be, pull the trigger to continue charging. Once it does reach the correct range, you're done. It's important that you don't overcharge the system by going above the target range. Having too much pressure won't make your AC colder, it will actually prevent it from cooling at all. Once you're done charging, remove the coupler from the service port by pulling up on the connector sleeve and then screw the cap back onto the port. If there is still Arctic Freeze left in the can, leave the charging assembly attached and store it in a cool, dry place. And that's it! You have cold air again thanks to Arctic Freeze. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to ask the pro or give us a call.